Hello everyone, this tutorial I'll be showing you how to crochet this dragon bookmark. This bookmark with the green color and the purple kind of reminds me of the Pete's Dragon from Disney, but you can do it in any color that you like. You can do it in red, you can do it in blue, you can change up the top spikes here, different colors on the wings, however way you like it. This is a wonderful bookmark and it's great for any gift, and it's a very easy tutorial to do. And this is a full tutorial where I'll show you how to crochet this step by step. So we've got the two nostrils, we have the eyes, we have the spikes here at the top, and we have little ears on the side. And of course the rest of it is flat because it is a bookmark. We have the wings and we have two little legs. Using this particular color, it gradiated from a dark green into a lighter, more olive green. So this is a wonderful bookmark that makes a great present for any child or book lover. So here are the colors of the yarn that I decided to use for this project. The size 2, except for the purple, the black, and the white, which is a size 3 yarn. I would recommend you doing a size 2 if you can find it, but size 3 is okay as well for the bookmark. Just because it is a bookmark, I prefer to have it as flat as possible. As you can see here, it's as flat as possible. It really squishes down as opposed to a thick chunky bookmark. So this green, I got it online off of Wish. It's not the best quality yarn, but I bought it because I like the gradiency of it. It does split and it does lose some of its fibers, but it is nice and thin for the bookmark, which I like. The top of the head, the spikes, I had this lavender color, so I used that for it. The wings, I used this gray. Again, it's a size 2, and again, it's quite squishy and small, so which is what I like. And the two eyes, I used the white for the eyes and the black for the pupil. This is just Peyton's Grace. It's a size 3 light yarn. You can buy it at any Michael's Arts and Crafts store. For this project, I used a size 3.5mm crochet hook. I used this larger crochet hook just because of this yarn here. This yarn, as I said, is not the best quality, so it does split. So I found when I was using a smaller hook, it split between the threads of the yarn, which I didn't like, so I had to use a larger one just to overcome that obstacle. But if you don't have a bad quality yarn, I would recommend using a smaller sized hook, maybe a 2.75 or a 3, just because a size 2 is so small. And also, if you use a smaller hook with a smaller yarn, it won't be as long. Right now it measures over 12 inches, so 12 plus 4, 16 inches long, using this yarn with a size 3.5mm crochet hook. So I would recommend that you use a smaller crochet hook if you can, just to shrink it a bit, unless you want a really long bookmark. But if not, during the process that we do the tail, if I do, say for example, do 20 rows or 30 rows, then you can always just shrink it to customize it to your particular length. And lastly, you will be needing a tapestry needle to sew in your ends. So let's get started. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please check out my other videos on my channel and subscribe for more videos. So let's begin with the head. To begin the head, we're going to start off with a magic ring. So take your 2 fingers, yarn over twice. Take your hook, go underneath the first, pull the second one through, hold everything there, take your fingers out, and we're going to chain 1, and that's going to finish our magic ring. Like that. Now we are going to do 6 single crochet into the magic ring. So here's a magic ring, do 6 single crochet. So 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Like that. Now we're going to take our tail and pull it closed. Now we are going to do a slip stitch into the first single crochet of this magic circle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Insert your hook into there and slip stitch to close. Like that. Okay, now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now for round 2. For round 2, we're going to increase into each stitch, so that's 2 single crochet into each stitch all the way around. So you're going to have 12 stitches all the way around. So into the first, do 2 single crochet. 1 and 2. The next one, 2 single crochet. 3 and 4. So here we are at the end. We have 12 single crochet all the way around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, the first single crochet is always the one that is attached to this loop. So right here, 1. So there's 12. Now we're just going to, into the first single crochet of the round, do a slip stitch to connect. Now for round 3. For round 3, we're going to start off. For round 3, we're going to start marking our round. So I'm going to take some, I use the yarn method, so I'm just going to take some yarn, pull it over, and this marks our first single crochet. Now I'm going to go into the first single crochet here, 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches. So 1. As you can see, the marker is inside that first single crochet we just did, so we know that that's the first one of this round 3. So that's 1, into the next single crochet we do another single crochet, 2, and into the next single crochet we do 1 single crochet, 3. So we just did 1, 2, 3 single crochet. Now into the 4th single crochet right here, we're going to do 2 single crochet into that. So that's an increase, 1 and 2. Okay, so that's going to be the pattern all the way around. 1 single crochet in the next 3 stitches, and into the 4th stitch, an increase. I'll meet you at the end of this round. So here I am at the end of round 3. I have 15 stitches all the way around. Here is our beginning of the round. Now for round 4. So to begin round 4, we're going to take our string, just put it over like that, and we're going to do our first single crochet into this first single crochet. So we're going to do 1 single crochet into the next 6 stitches. So here's our first one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Like that. And as you can see, the stitch marker is underneath the first single crochet here. So now we are going to chain 2, 1, 2, and do a half double crochet into the second chain from the hook. So the second chain from the hook is this one here. So 1, 2, the first chain that we did is the second chain from the hook. We're going to do a half double crochet into there. So yarn over, insert your hook into that stitch, pull it through, 3 loops on hook, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. Now you're going to do 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3, like that. Now you're going to do the same thing again, chain 2, 1, 2, and do a half double crochet into the second chain from the hook. And then you're going to do 1 single crochet into the next stitch on the head right here. Like that. Now we are going to do 1 single crochet into the next 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and that leads us to the end here with our beginning first single crochet of the round. Now for round 5. So we take our stitch marker, we fold it over, and we are ready for the round 5. For round 5, we're going to do 1 single crochet into the next 6 stitches. So here's our first one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And that leads us to this lump here. We're going to skip all of that, and we have 3 single crochet in the center here. So we're going to do 1 single crochet into this next single crochet here, the first one of the 3, but around this, having our right side facing us. So the right side is where we have the pattern going in a circle. The wrong side is where we have the pattern going in lines outward. So with the right side facing us, we're going to go around this, around it, and behind and into this first single crochet here, like that. Now you're going to go do complete a single crochet. So that's 1, like that. Now you're going to do 1 single crochet into the next stitch, 2. Now you have this last single crochet here, the third one. You're going to do a single crochet into there, and then we're going to do the same thing around this next lump. So we're going to go around into the first single crochet here, and complete a single crochet, then 1 single crochet into the next stitches all the way to the end, and you should still have 15 single crochet all the way around. 3. Okay, so let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. For round 6, we are going to move our stitch marker over and do 1 single crochet into each of the stitches all the way around. So you're going to continue to have 15 stitches by the end of this round. So just 1 single crochet into each stitch all the way around. Keep doing that. I will meet you at the end of this round. So here we are at the end of round 6. To begin round 7, we're going to take our marker, turn it around. Okay, and into the first 2 stitches, we're going to do 1 single crochet. So into the first stitch, 1 single crochet, into the second stitch, 1 single crochet. Now we're going to do 1 increase into the next stitch. So that's 2 single crochet into there, 1, 2. Now we're going to do 4 single crochet, 1 into each of the next 4 stitches. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we're going to do 1 increase into the next stitch. So that's 2 single crochet into the next stitch, 1 and 2. And that's going to be the pattern all the way around. We are going to do 4 single crochet, 1 increase. So 1 single crochet into the next 4 stitches, 1 increase into the 5th, into the end, and then in the end you're going to have 2 stitches left over. You're just going to do 1 single crochet into each of those next 2 stitches.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 increase, 1, and 2.
And then here we have our last 2 stitches of this round. You're going to do 1 single crochet into each of those. And then you are done. You're going to have 18 stitches all the way around. Now for round 8, we're going to put our stitch marker over, and into this first single crochet, we are going to do 1 single crochet. And we're going to do 1 single crochet into the next 5 stitches. So here's 1, and the next one is 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we're going to do an increase, 1, and 2, and that's going to be the pattern all the way around. 1 single crochet into the next 5 stitches, and then an increase into the 6th stitch, and I'll meet you at the end of this round. So here we are at the end of round 8. This is what my piece looks like. Okay, now for round 9, we're going to take our marker, bring it over, and we're going to do 3 single crochet. So 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches. So 1, 2, and 3, and then we're going to do 1 increase into the next stitch. So 1, 2, and then we're going to do 6 single crochet and 1 increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, followed by an increase into the 7th stitch, 1 and 2, and that's going to be the pattern all the way around. 1 single crochet into the next 6 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and into the 7th stitch and an increase, and then you're going to have 3 single crochet left over. You'll do 1 single crochet into those remaining single crochets. I'll meet you at the end of this round. So here we are at the end of round 9. You should have 24 stitches all the way around. Now for round 10. For round 10 is very simple. We are just going to first bring our marker over and do 1 single crochet into the next 7 stitches. So 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
and 7, followed by an increase into the 8th stitch, 1 and 2, and then that's going to be the pattern all the way around. 1 single crochet into the next 7 stitches, followed by an increase into the 8th. I'll meet you at the end of this round. Here we are at the end of round 10. You should have 27 stitches all the way around. Now for round 11. For round 11, we're going to bring our marker over and begin with 1 single crochet into the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 4, followed by an increase into the 5th stitch, 1 and 2, and then we're going to do 8 single crochet followed by an increase. So it's very similar to the last 2 rounds. 2, 6, 7, and 8, followed by an increase into the 9th stitch, 1 and 2, and that's going to be the pattern all the way around. 1 single crochet into the next 8 stitches, and then into the 9th stitch and increase. And then at the end you're going to have 4 single crochet where you will do 1 single crochet into each of those. I'll meet you at the end of this round. So here we are at the end of this round. We have, after our increase, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches remaining. We're just going to do 1 single crochet into each of those. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you're going to have 30 stitches at the end of this round. 30 stitches all the way around. Now for round 12 and 13, bring our stitch marker over, and 12 and 13 are very simple. It's 1 single crochet into each stitch all the way around. So just 1 single crochet into each stitch. So we're going to do that for round 12 and 13, and I will meet you there. So do round 12, do round 13, and I'll meet you at the end of round 13. You should still have 30 stitches all the way around. So here we are at the end of this round. This is what my piece will look like. And you should still have 30 stitches all the way around. So now for round 14, bring your marker over and begin round 14. For round 14, we're going to start off with 1 single crochet into the next 10 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, and 10. And then we're going to start our ear. So we're going to begin by chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and into the 3rd chain from the hook. So 1, 2, 3, so that 2nd chain we made. We are going to do 1 double crochet into that stitch, as well as 1 half double crochet into that stitch. So I'll show you. So 4, 3, 2, this second one here, we're going to do 1 double crochet, so yarn over, insert your hook into that stitch, pull loop through, 3 loops on hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and we're going to yarn over, insert your hook into that same chain, pull loop through, and complete our half double crochet, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. So we just did a double crochet and a half double crochet into that chain. Now we're going to do 1 single crochet into the next stitch on the head. So here, 1 single crochet into the next 14 stitches on the head. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 14, and then we're going to do the same thing again, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, the 3rd chain from the hook, 4, 3, 2 into this one here, 1 double crochet, and 1 half double crochet into that same chain. That. Now we're going to do 1 single crochet into the next stitch on the head, followed by 1 single crochet into the next 4 stitches on the head, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that will finish this round. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Like this. So for round 16, we're just going to do 1 single crochet into each stitch all the way around. Like this. Okay? I'll meet you at the end of this round. So here we are at the end of round 16. This is my piece. You should still have 30 stitches all the way around. For round 17, we're going to begin with 3 single crochets. So that's 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3, like that. And now we're going to do a decrease in the next 2 stitches. So a decrease, you go into the front loop. So each stitch has 2 loops, the one that's the front one and the back one. So the one that's closest to you is the front one, go into there, into the first stitch, into the second stitch, go underneath and into the front loop again of the second stitch, like that. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So that's a decrease. And then that's going to be the pattern all the way around. I'll show you again. 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3, followed by a decrease in the next 2 stitches. So 1 in the front loop, 2nd in the front loop, pull loop through, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, so that's the pattern all the way around. I'll meet you at the end of this round. So here we are at the end of round 17. This is what my piece looks like. You should have 24 stitches all the way around. Now for round 18. For round 18, we are going to do 1 single crochet, followed by 1 decrease, and then we're just going to do 2 single crochet and 1 decrease. 1, 2, and a decrease. And then that's going to be the pattern all the way around. 2 single crochet, decrease, 2 single crochet, decrease, all the way around. And at the end, you're going to have 1 single crochet left over. Just do 1 single crochet into there. I'll meet you at the end of this round. So here we are at the end of this round. I've done my last 2 single crochet and my last decrease. And now here's 1 single crochet left over. I'm just going to do 1 single crochet into this final stitch of the round. Like that. So you're going to have 18 stitches all the way around. For round 19, it's very simple. We're just going to do 1 single crochet into each stitch all the way around. So 1 single crochet into each stitch all the way around. Okay. I'll meet you at the end of this round. So here we are at the end of round 19. You're going to have 18 single crochet still all the way around. Now for round 20. For round 20, we're going to do 1 single crochet into each stitch, but only for 17 stitches. So we're going to leave the last stitch. Okay, so we're going to leave the last stitch, and then you're going to fill the head with stuffing, and then I will meet you once you're done that, and we'll close it off. So here I am at the end. I finished my round 20. I did 17 single crochet. Here's the last single crochet. I skipped that, and we're ready to close it off. So I stuffed it. Just make sure when you stuff amigurumi that you stuff it a little bit beyond what feels comfortable, just because stuffing over time deflates. So you want to cover for that extra deflation that's going to happen. So to close it off, we're going to insert a hook into the next stitch, so our final stitch of the round, and into the next stitch opposite that, right there. So this stitch that we have that we're currently on, so our 17th single crochet, skip that one, do the 18th one and the 16th one, insert your hook into those, and complete a single crochet. Now you're going to insert your hook into the next stitch from the bottom and the next stitch at the top and complete a single crochet. And you're going to keep doing that until your piece is closed. And your last stitch is going to be the last 2 here, leaving the end one free. So you're going to have at the end of all this closing 8 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's going to close your piece. And then just take out your stitch marker. And then that is our dragon head. Now for the next part.